Hello there, you guys. These are some lessons that maybe your soul came here to learn. Okay. Um, this is amazing though. Maybe your soul came to learn peace. Now, I know on my journey, my soul definitely needed to learn how to be at peace with myself, how to be at peace with others. Just a true feeling of peacefulness, calmness. Okay? And I now have that. Thanks to my spirit guides, my spiritual team, I have peace in my life. I have peace amongst myself. Okay? And it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Because I used to have a lot of negative energy around me. A lot of toxic people used to be drawn to me. A lot of people that like to take advantage of others, they will be drawn to me. Okay? But now I'm no longer codependent. Okay? So I don't need, anybody else emotions and, you know, I don't need that. I deal with my own emotions and I'm happy. So maybe your soul needed to learn peace. The next thing that your soul probably needed to learn is forgiveness. This was very hard for me. This was very hard for me. This word right here, resentment. I was holding on to so much resentment, and yes, whether or not people wrong me, yes, I could tell you what they did and things of that nature, and you probably would say, yeah, they wronged you. But you know what? I could never find it in my heart to forgive them, so that turned into resentment. And resentment definitely blocks the flow of love. Resentment gets all up in your heart chakra and it just blocks it off. So now you can't feel happiness, you can't feel love, you can't feel, joy or none of that, none of the good feelings that, that are associated with the heart chakra. Okay? Because you're so afraid of pain. You had so many life experiences with people hurting you, letting you down, just deliberately bringing drama to you, you know, throwing a rock, hiding a hand. And like I said, maybe your soul needed to learn how to forgive others. Forgiveness is for you. It ain't for them, it's for you. You can forgive, but let's not forget. Another thing that my soul needed to learn was failure. I thought I was a failure. I used to think that. At one point in my life, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm such a failure. I was just being so hard on myself. Even though I had accomplished, things and graduated from law enforcement academy and, I just still thought that I was a failure. All because I didn't go to college like my sisters now. They graduated from college. I didn't. I didn't go to college. I went some, but then I didn't finish. Because I just never could devote that much time into something that I wasn't interested in. I always wanted to work, and I could never find stability within a job. I was always bouncing around, especially when I was really, really, really young. Just bouncing around from one job to the other, one job to the other, until I found my sense of stability. And failure, listen, is only an opportunity to learn. That's it. You gotta learn from the things that that's meant to teach you. These lessons are meant to teach you. These lessons are meant to remind you of who you are. That's what these lessons are for. So never feel like you're a failure. You should never feel like that. Your soul should never feel like that. Stop thinking that, stop feeling that right now. Because you're not a failure. If you haven't given up on life, you're not a failure. Okay? You can be successful, but you have to, it's all about being consistent. If you're consistent every single day of your life and you're doing and you're walking in your purpose, then success is definitely bound to occur. Like, definitely. Now, this one is definitely what my soul had to learn. Love. I was robbed. I was robbed. Love was not given to me when I was a child. Okay. I was never told I love you. Okay. I was never told that. I was never given affection, never given a hug, a kiss on the jaw, none of that. No form of affection. And that will, you know, I'm not trying to be the victim. I'm just telling you what my soul needed to experience. So my soul picked my mother. My soul picked my mother because I knew that that's what she was lacking, because she was adopted and she never knew who her birth mother really was. So she never could really feel that love, that motherly love. So in return, we lacked it. We couldn't feel that motherly love. Okay? So I've struggled with love in life. But guess what? When I became very spiritual and I took my spiritual awakening very serious, my angels took care of that. Like, love, I feel unconditional love from my angels, my spirit guides, and all of that. And then my angels even set up situations where my soul group, people that are a part of my soul group, and I know it because I can feel it. We think the same way. We feel each other. You know what I'm saying? We feel what we feel, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Love is a beautiful thing. You should give it a try. And maybe that's what your soul came down here searching for. It's real unconditional love. A lot of people that's been through a lot of childhood trauma and that's been through a whole lot, this is something that they haven't experienced right here. And that's probably what your soul came down here searching for. Now, pride, I had to learn to love myself. And I had to learn that all of us are equal. We're just given different journeys. Put that pride to the side. Put that ego to the side. Never let your ego get in front of you. We should always, when we're spiritual like this and we're on a spiritual awakening and we're trying to expand our consciousness, we should always what? Put our ego behind us. Because the ego can get in the way and it can ruin things. And my soul needed to learn pride as well. You know? Because I always try to take pride in myself and never could see the pride in others, and that's selfish. But I'm not like that. I see the good in people. Now last but not least, whew, I don't know about y'all, but I used to have fucked up anxiety. I used to worry so much, just worrying my poor little self to sleep, just worrying, having anxiety, being labeled. But guess what? I don't worry anymore, because you know what I do? I create the life that I know I deserve. I don't even have anxiety anymore. What am I worrying for when I got one hell of a spiritual team? This may be something that your soul came down here to learn. It's how to let go of worries and fear and live.